deal with this, and the Jinx is by herself up there.
A catch on the Jinx!
And that is a dead Jinx. This top inhibitor will go down. They're going to push with Baron into the base, probably get this last turret. A parallel convergence stuns the Caitlyn, but a Volibear flips her off there. The ultimate back onto the Caitlyn, and the
Caitlyn's down too.
Kog'Maw gets hit with the Fizz ultimate, and once again, both
USC
the carries
turns
are
around the fight. What were Campbell thinking, leaving their carries by themselves right there? They got dove on. Garen trying to stay in the fight right here. That GA is not going to help him too much. The Fizz has to stay away from Garen, but if he does, USC once again holds off a Baron buff Campbell, and their Jinx was caught up. That was without them, Matt.
Volibear is going to attempt to take the inhibitor here, but he will not get it. There are going to be 3 lanes pushing into USC's base here, and with a blitz with Baron buff, still just empowering those minions.
The Nexus turret has stayed full health this entire time, and Blitzcrank, why would you be in that base by yourself right now? You are losing a ton of health. You might get your GA burned. You might end up dying. I cannot believe Blitzcrank would walk into that base by himself. Campbell has to be on tilt right now.
Blitzcrank does not have flash to get over the wall. And at 5 health, that Nexus turret stays alive here.
USC defending their Nexus turret. This is a 57-minute game. How often do you see one of these in League of Legends nowadays? This is anyone's game after how many times USC has managed to hold this off.
Every time that Jinx dies, I sit there thinking this game is over, and then Fizz and Echo are able to just melt the back line of Campbell here, and there's just nothing that they can do.
Well,
that Nexus turret is 1 auto from being done, and with the amount of damage that Jinx has here and Garen have here, the Nexus could go down in a matter of seconds.
Absolutely, and what is Campbell thinking about leaving both their carries open this every time? They have 3 tanks. There was no need for all 3 of them to be diving that USC team, because 2 of them aren't even there. They're diving straight past them to kill the Kog'Maw and the Caitlyn. That Caitlyn's positioning in the last fight was very poor. Immediately, the Echo was able to go in on her, kill her the entire time the Fizz taking out the Kog'Maw. You do see Campbell once again going down this mid lane, but you have to wonder what Campbell's mentality is. They had this game in the bag, and USC has clawed their way back into it. Look at those gold values, Matt. 106,000 gold for USC, 101,000 for Campbell.
This is a game of the tiniest little thing can change it. You see a GA is picked up for both the Caitlyn and the Kog'Maw there. They sold, both of them had sold it before when it was popped, but now they've repurchased it here.
This is something to note. USC might be specifically holding on to this game because I bet their mid laner that if he got 30 kills, I would give him a gift card. I'm starting to get a bit worried right now, Matt.
Yeah, you have good reason to be. This fish has been going in on absolutely everyone, chasing down every kill. 19, 7, and 16. Just an absurd amount of kills. This is a murder fest at 34 to 44.
And you have to think, if USC wins this game, there is still another game in this series.
Oh man, we're gonna be here all day just between these 2 teams here. Neither one of them is able to end this game.
Campbell once again going into the base, but this is where USC has been the strongest. Getting a hook on the Thresh is nowhere near as good as getting a hook on the Jinx.
The Echo is not able to go in on the back line though, but the Fizz is flanking around. The Volibear sees them. They're getting back onto that back line there, but the Kog'Maw is just able to melt them.
The Kog'Maw has no summoners up left, though, and USC is diving through. This Jinx is just too strong. He has the Zeke's Harbinger on. He is not dying. Jinx finally going down to the Caitlyn.
The Kog'Maw still has the GA. He gets enough damage down onto him. The Fizz will go down to the Garen here.
We have a complete 8. The Garen is able to go into the base. Campbell is able to have 1 member of the team left alive. The Garen is going to take that Nexus turret. He might take the game for Campbell. It actually looks like Garen is going to end this game. After a 60-minute game, Campbell Esports takes the game, moves on in the bracket.
Mike.